early in the map. Now I'm under the impression that I've gotten all of them, Cole and Cassandra. I don't think it really matters who comes with you. I've lost buffs on my characters, you know, because my plan is to obviously go with character is of course useful. So we just need to get, this is the final fire related protection you can go on, and we should have enough shards, and we have unlocked it. I'm just going to go in here, a fire dragon after all, so these fire types are no real match for us. It's these little walking troops that are a bit more of a problem, as they are resistant to ice. That's why we can rely on Cassandra here and Cole, who have weapons that should be able to do quite a bit of damage with fire axes and whatnot. So as you can see, once we've gotten these few little stray dogs out of the way, we can move on to doing what we really came here to do, which is collect those buffs. There's just some random fire traps lying around. I'm just going to scan the room, because of course, as well as the usual loots, there is a lot of gold knocking around. So we might as well take all the loot we can while we're here. Seems we're also taking quite a bit of random fire damage as these fire sigils keep getting dropped for no reason, like the ones over there. Just take all the loot we can here before we open the final container. Build up for it, you know. There we go, some more loot just dotting around. It makes it quite important to get maybe 1,000, I've said this before, you get 1,000 or more in gold, which really, you know, makes the journey is also worth it to a small extent. Gold becomes a lot easier to find if you've gotten to the stage in the game where you are now. Gold isn't too hard. So let's see what's in this chest then. So we have an intense fire essence, we have pure fire essence, we have a superb belt of fire resistance, and we have a fire master room. That belt is more important than anything, and there we go, some additional fire resistances built into our very being now. There's everything here, I think. So we're going to move on to the final chamber, which is the spirit chamber. Just to make you note, we've already gone through the 3 chambers for ice, as we've shown in the previous video. We have not gone through all the chambers yet for spirit. So the spirit resistance is the next chamber over here, and we are going to go through that right now. All the shards to complete this and see what the end goal is in mind. Some gold there. We just got a couple of little shamblers knocking out. Not too much of a problem for us really. As we said, we are quite far along already in the game, so not many giving us those too serious threats now. Some gold there. There's some gold, some loot lying around from where the corpses, the shamblers have fallen. Soul staff there, I think that's, if that's a spirit staff, it would have done us a world of good to have come in this chamber a lot earlier. If you just allow me, I'm going to check what that staff is. If it's electric, then that's that. The staff we just picked up was the vigorous, it was this one, the soul wreck staff. It's an electricity damage. That's alright then, doesn't really matter to us. Spirit essence, that could have been useful in Belt of Spirit Essence. This isn't too useful, there's not many dragons we have to slay. This is more if you're going after demons that this is useful, as they use spirit power a lot. Now we've unlocked the second room here. Go into the next chamber. A few more enemies as you might expect, but nothing to be concerned about. picking up some large stacks of gold here really. And nothing to worry about. Relatively low level enemies that we've faced so far. Just a couple of loot chests. Amulet of Constitution, they're not really worth our time, a lot of these items. We don't have enough shards, it seems, for the final gate. And that leads me to believe that the last place we need to go is the one that Varric has. We've got some Belt of Spirit Resistance and a Toxic Ring there. I'm more than certain the last place we need to go is actually down here into the either that missing location, the other missing location here, or it's in the hinterlands. There is a location in Valmar that we need to go to. That's where I think the last shards will be. So I'm just gonna, that's the end of this one anyway. We'll come back to complete the secrets of Solasan another time. I'm now going to go over and hunt that final dragon. Now we have all the resistances in